key, do they say, "Man, you've really, your accent's gone," or your pronunciation's...
Oh, I've never had an accent.
No?
Yeah, so that's kind of the weird
In the
part.
world of professional wrestling, few moments carry the emotional weight and significance of a confrontation between a champion and his trusted advisor. On a recent episode of Monday Night Raw, fans witnessed a moment so shocking it left the WWE Universe reeling. Roman Reigns, the reigning Universal Champion, unleashed a wave of intense emotion, slapping his wise man, Paul Heyman. This unexpected altercation has sent shockwaves through the WWE landscape, raising questions about the future of their alliance and signaling a potential shift in the power dynamics within Reigns' faction. With WrestleMania fast approaching, the atmosphere in WWE is charged with tension, and this pivotal incident could prove to be the catalyst for some of the most compelling storylines in years. The rise of Roman Reigns, from dominant champion to struggling leader. Roman Reigns' dominance in WWE has been unparalleled. The tribal chief has redefined what it means to be a champion, crafting a persona of dominance, power, and near invincibility. Under his leadership, the Bloodline has risen to become the most influential faction in the company, and Reigns' reign has been marked by a strategic cunning that has allowed him to retain his title for an extended period. However, with all this power comes immense pressure. Reigns has faced challenges from every direction, not just from rival superstars, but from the ever-growing expectations of his family, his faction, and the WWE Universe. As the leader of the Bloodline, he is constantly under scrutiny, with every move watched closely by the fans, his family, and even his closest allies. The weight of maintaining this reign, combined with the pressure to stay ahead of competitors, has begun to show cracks in the seemingly impenetrable armor of the tribal chief. The once confident champion seems to be feeling the strain of his own legacy, a tension that was evident in the now infamous backstage altercation with his trusted advisor, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, the voice behind the tribal chief's success. Paul Heyman, the legendary advocate and master of the microphone, has played a vital role in shaping the trajectory of Roman Reigns' career. Known for his razor-sharp wit, unmatched charisma, and incredible ability to craft compelling narratives, Heyman has been the architect of Reigns' rise to power. His strategic mind and unparalleled verbal prowess have made him an indispensable part of the Bloodline's success. Yet the dynamic between Reigns and Heyman has not always been one of complete harmony. As Reigns' confidence grew, so did his sense of independence. What began as a partnership rooted in respect and necessity has begun to show signs of strain. Reigns, the leader of the Bloodline, has increasingly sought to step out from under Heyman's shadow, and this growing tension came to a head during a highly anticipated segment on Monday Night Raw. The dramatic confrontation, tensions explode. Backstage. The backstage atmosphere was thick with anticipation as fans waited to see how Roman Reigns would respond to the mounting challenges surrounding his title. The situation was charged with emotions, with rival superstars constantly vying for a shot at the Universal Championship, and the fate of the Bloodline hanging in the balance. The segment began with Reigns visibly frustrated. His once unshakable confidence seemed to falter as he vented about the recent events that had unfolded in WWE. Other superstars had been making waves, and the sense of rebellion against his dominance was palpable. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Reigns confronted Paul Heyman about the decisions being made on his behalf. The conversation began as a simple inquiry about loyalty, but quickly escalated as Reigns' emotions took over. The frustration that had been building inside Reigns for weeks finally exploded. In a shocking fit of rage, Reigns pushed Heyman forcefully, sending the advocate stumbling backward. The slap that followed echoed throughout the arena, a sound so sharp it could be heard even through the walls of the backstage area. The audience was left stunned, unable to process the full weight of what they had just witnessed. Roman Reigns, the once untouchable tribal chief, had struck his own wise man. This unexpected display of aggression raised immediate questions. What did this mean for the future of their relationship? Was this the beginning of the end for the Bloodline's partnership? The fallout. What's next for Reigns and Heyman? The fallout from this shocking confrontation has left the WWE Universe buzzing with speculation. Roman Reigns' slap of Paul Heyman is more than just a physical altercation. It is a symbolic moment that has shattered the illusion of their flawless partnership. For Reigns, this incident suggests that he may be ready to step out on his own, to chart a course that doesn't rely on Heyman's guidance. Could Reigns be positioning himself for a new chapter in his career, one where he doesn't need anyone else to maintain his status as the Universal Champion? For Paul Heyman, this moment of aggression represents a direct challenge to his authority and influence. Heyman, a man who has navigated the most intricate relationships in WWE, now faces a test of his resilience. Will he fight to regain Reigns' trust and restore the balance in their partnership? Or has he lost his grip on the tribal chief's allegiance? The emotional weight of the slap will undoubtedly reverberate throughout the WWE universe, and fans are left wondering what comes next. Roman Reigns' character. Evolution, a struggle for control. Roman Reigns' journey as Universal Champion has been marked by a steady evolution. He has gone from being a polarizing figure to the most dominant champion in WWE, earning the respect of fans and superstars alike. But with his growing power comes an internal struggle. The altercation with Heyman reveals a vulnerability that fans have rarely seen in Reigns. His need for control, for absolute power, has begun to consume him. This confrontation signals that Reigns may no longer be content to have others dictate the course of his reign. The once calculating and composed champion has shown a crack in his armor, and how he navigates this emotional turmoil will shape his legacy moving forward. This development offers an intriguing layer to Reigns' character, as he grapples with the weight of his own success and the complexities of his relationships. The question that looms is whether Reigns can balance his fierce desire for control with the trust and camaraderie that helped him get to the top. The altercation with Heyman could mark the beginning of a more isolated Reigns, one who relies only on himself to remain at the pinnacle of WWE. Paul Heyman's legacy, the mastermind's next move. Paul Heyman's legacy in WWE is undeniable. As the mastermind behind some of the most iconic superstars in wrestling history, Heyman has proven time and time again that he is not just a manager, but a key player in the shaping of wrestling narratives. His ability to adapt and navigate the shifting dynamics of WWE has made him a revered figure in the industry. However, the slap from Reigns has tested Heyman's position as the trusted advisor to the tribal chief. Can Heyman maintain his influence over Reigns, or has the bond between them been irreparably damaged? Heyman has always been a master of reinvention, and this crisis may be the perfect opportunity for him to prove his resilience. Whether he can regain Reigns' trust and continue to serve as the mastermind behind his reign remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, Heyman will not go down without a fight. The future of WWE, new alliances and rivalries. As WrestleMania looms on the horizon, the implications of this shocking confrontation will ripple through WWE's future storylines. The question now is how this conflict between Reigns and Heyman will influence the broader WWE narrative. Will Reigns seek to break free from the bloodline and forge his own path? Or will he reconcile with Heyman and continue their partnership, albeit with a new power dynamic? The potential for new alliances and rivalries is immense. Could other superstars, sensing weakness in the bloodline, step in to challenge Reigns' dominance? Or will they exploit the tension between Reigns and Heyman to their advantage? As the WWE Universe watches closely, the road to WrestleMania is filled with uncertainty, excitement, and the promise of shocking twists. Fan engagement in the WWE Universe's role. In today's era of social media, fan engagement has become an integral part of shaping WWE storylines. The fallout from Roman Reigns' altercation with Paul Heyman has already sparked a massive reaction from fans across platforms like Twitter and Instagram. Fans are eagerly speculating on the future of the bloodline, sharing their theories on how the rivalry will evolve and what it means for WrestleMania. The excitement surrounding this storyline has only intensified the sense of community among WWE fans, who are more invested than ever in the journeys of their favorite superstars. WWE's ability to tap into this fan engagement will play a crucial role in the direction of the storylines. The reactions from the audience, both online and in person, will help shape the narrative and influence how WWE presents its superstars. As Reigns and Heyman continue to dominate the headlines, The WWE Universe will be instrumental in driving the drama and suspense that makes wrestling such a unique form of entertainment.